What's up, my friend? I'm Mike Acquaviva, aka the Primalpreneur. Welcome to this video. I'm going to show you in this recipe how to make pistachio crusted chicken with bacon, Brussels sprouts, and avocado in the Brussels sprouts, and there's oil in the Brussels sprouts. Like, it's going to be so freaking amazing. So you're going to love this. And also it's turmeric as well, which is anti-inflammatory. So there's another bonus right there. Alright, so what you're going to need. You're going to need some chicken tenders, obviously. Go to the store, get some chicken tenders. Try to find some that are flax-fed or that aren't fed any grains whatsoever. You don't want grains in any of your food. Obviously, this is paleo, right? You want to get some uncured bacon. Try to get some without a lot of sugar. Get some kind of seasoning. So I have this twisted cracked pepper seasoning. It's pretty nice. It's steak seasoning. It's got Himalayan sea salt, black pepper, different stuff in it. You also want to get some Himalayan sea salt if you don't have any on hand. Pink Himalayan sea salt. Usually it's pink. I also went to Walmart, and I was surprised at my local Walmart. I had this new Cocavo. It's raw extra virgin cold pressed coconut and avocado oil. It's actually green from the avocado. Look how cool that is. So good for you, man. Got some unshelled pistachios. It says shelled on here for some weird reason, but unshelled pistachios is what they are. So we get some unshelled pistachios. We're going to be making a pesto out of that with the olive oil, with the sea salt, with the black pepper. Some Brussels sprouts. These are awesome. I don't know why I said that. The Brussels sprouts. I mean, Brussels sprouts are amazing. That's kind of what I was leading to. But yeah, you want to get some Brussels sprouts. I'm going to microwave them for this recipe, but you can also steam these. You can put them in the, you can boil them, whatever you want to do. That's just for the side, and that's pretty much it. And first off, what you want to do, so once you got all your ingredients together, what you want to do is get like a basting brush. I took some avocado oil, and I basically basted this, or I covered this aluminum foil on this pan. So we get some aluminum foil, put it on a pan for the bacon, and yeah, I covered that all up. And so you want to put some bacon on a pan and on the aluminum pan, foil on me. Can't talk right now. So put the bacon on the aluminum foil, and I'm going to show you how to cook this bacon. So once you want to get like, I don't know, about 7 slices on the pan. Just enough to where you can break it into bacon bits. So we're going to cook this and then break it into pieces for the Brussels sprouts. So you can't see that. I'm going to move the camera in a second, but you probably can't. So let me move this. Alright, so I put all the bacon there on the sheet, as you can tell, right there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to temper the bacon. So you want to set your oven to 370 degrees. Actually 375, and start. And then the idea is the bacon cooks as it's preheating in the oven. So after about 10 minutes, when that's done preheating to 375, then I'm going to resume this video for one, and then I'm going to flip the bacon over as well. Cook it for another about 15 more minutes. Alright, so before we start making the chicken, I forgot to mention that after you're done preheating the bacon, you cook it for about 10 minutes. You want to flip it over, and a really great tip is to use a grocery clip to flip over your bacon. And you want to then put the bacon on a paper towel on a plate so that the paper towel sucks up all the grease, so the bacon's a little bit more dry. Now we're going to start breaking up the bacon. So just flip the paper towel over and start crushing the bacon in the paper towel. Obviously try not to, you don't want any paper with your Brussels sprouts, so be mindful of that. Break up the bacon as much as you possibly can, using your hands, paper towel, whatever you want to do. Break it up so it's all in pieces. And it will stick to the paper towel a little bit. So there we go, just keep breaking this up. So once the bacon bits are all broken up into pieces, then we're going to preheat the oven to 350 for the upcoming chicken. So 50, boom, done. Now I'm going to dump this aluminum foil. And get a new thing of aluminum foil for the chicken. Chicken. That's a rooster. We'll go with it. Alright, so. Alright, if I didn't mention this, you're going to need a food processor as well. But now we're going to start making the pistachio pesto for the chicken. So, we're going to pour unshelled pistachios in the food processor. And then we're going to put some Himalayan sea salt. A little bit in there. But honestly, the seasoning right here, I'm going to use the seasoning I have. This Twisted seasoning is pretty cool. I'll have a link below if you want to grab it for yourself. It's pretty clean. Only a few ingredients in here. We got Himalayan pink sea salt, garlic, spices, dill seed, a few other things. Now we're going to mix in some olive oil. So this is actually extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil doesn't have as strong of an olive taste, so if you're mixing in something like creating a pesto spread like this, it's perfect. Anything where you don't want to have that overwhelming olive, aromatic, taste. So now we're going to smash this up and grind it. You want to make sure, by the way, this is really well ground because it's like a pesto consistency. So you need to make sure it's very, very fine. Alright, so this is the consistency. I don't know if you can really see that too well. This is the consistency you want for your pesto, your pistachio pesto spread. And keep adding more olive oil until you reach that desired result. Alright, so now I'm going to take the chicken out of the fridge because I stuck it in here so it wasn't just sitting out on the counter as I was cooking the bacon. Then next what you want to do is put the chicken in the bag. And then cover with the pesto mix. So just dump the pesto in the bag with the chicken using a spoon and rub it all around. Rub it all around the chicken. So best to close the bag up. So rub it all around the chicken. Get it well incorporated. You may even want to actually dip the chicken in egg before mixing around with the pesto. It's up to you. Sometimes that makes the chicken, or makes the pesto rather, stick to the chicken better. Alright. Pretty good. And also you could even stick it in the fridge so it kind of settles onto the chicken and kind of chills to the chicken. Then after you mix the pesto up with the chicken in the bag, you want to stick that on the pan. And of course you have your oven set to 350, so we're about to put it in there. But this is what the chicken looks like right now with the pesto, pistachio, olive oil glaze all over it. It's freaking amazing. So trust me, this tastes incredible. So we're going to now stick this in the oven at 350 for actually around 30 minutes. There we go. And while that's cooking, we're going to make the Brussels sprouts. So again, I decided to microwave my Brussels sprouts because it's in a steamable, microwavable bag. But you could also boil your Brussels sprouts for like 6 minutes in the pan with water. If that works for you, go ahead and do it. We're going to cut open this bag now, and I'm going to pour in my bacon bits. So I have all my bacon bits here on the plate. Dump them in here, scoop them up by hand. There we go. Also, I'm going to add some turmeric. So I got some turmeric here. Very anti-inflammatory. Dump some turmeric in there. Awesome. And then I'm going to actually add some avocado oil. Alright. So now, just mix this around. In fact, I'm going to use some gloves here because this is a little hot. Mix this around in the bag until it's nice and incorporated. It smells amazing. I would definitely recommend using 2 gloves. Yeah. You can see that. Check that out. That's some good stuff right there. Alright, so the Brussels sprouts are all good. And that chicken will be done cooking in about 20 minutes. So, you might want to put the Brussels sprouts in a container so that they're all cooled down. I just wanted to make sure the Brussels sprouts were done close to when the chicken was done. I kind of did it a little too early, but it's alright. We'll do whatever works for you. And I look forward to seeing you on this next part of the video where we add everything together, we'll put it on the plate, and I'll show you how amazing this looks, right? Alright, so the chicken is now done. I just took it out of the oven, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Doesn't look too much different than what it looked like right before I stuck it in, but it's cooked at least. And now we're going to put everything on the plate and mix everything together. So I had the Brussels sprouts in a container. And I'm just going to put them on the plate now. And yeah. Oh, this is hot. Alright. Boom, look at that. Oh yeah, it's amazing. Enjoy this recipe. If you love this recipe, comment below on this blog or on the bottom of my YouTube video here. You know, feel free to subscribe, of course, to the channel. I appreciate all you guys subscribing and liking this content and getting value from eating real, healthy, nutritious foods.